Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another discussion video here at TheBitBlock. I am joined by Roger's Base.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? You already know.
And I'm also joined by Mike from Japan Time.
Hey, what's up?
Woo! Mike's my friend.
We've got, well, for now he is.
Yeah, that's true.
So today we are going to be talking about two different announcements. The new Nintendo 3DS announcements for North America and also Wii games coming to the eShop. This is, of course, information we got from the latest Nintendo Direct. Let's kick it off by talking about the new Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, so you want to start with the bad and end with the good. That's your plan with this video?
I'm trying, yeah, we'll end it on a nice note.
All right. New Nintendo 3DS.
XL.
What you mean to say is new Nintendo 3DS XL because we're not getting the new 3DS, which is extraordinarily unfortunate because that is the reason I wanted to buy that system was the customizable faceplates.
Right. That's the reason anybody wants to buy the damn system.
And I know some people are saying, oh, okay, well, there's amiibos and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you could use amiibos on the new 3DS, the regular version, and all the other cool stuff. It's in both versions. So why release the XL as opposed to the customizable faceplate one? And I will tell you why. It is because Nintendo wants to sell more limited edition consoles. Because instead of releasing a limited edition faceplate, which might cost $5, instead, now collectors are going to have to buy $200 Nintendo 3DS XLs that are designated to certain games.
Are you saying that Reggie just purposely wants to go out of his way to really screw us?
No, I mean, listen, at the end of the day...
That's what I'm saying.
No, at the end of the day... No. I think at the end of the day, it's a business, right? I understand the business decision.
No, but it's
I get it. Nintendo, I get you. I feel you.
No, you don't.
But why did you have to do this to me, man? Like, why?
The whole point of the new Nintendo 3DS, the big selling point is, hey, look at all these faceplates. Whoa, look at them swapping around in this trailer. Cuts it. You know, that's all they did to market the damn thing in Japan and anywhere. And now in America, it's just like, oh, yeah, oh no, you're not getting those. No, Americans don't like to...
we're the only region not getting it.
Yeah, exactly. Everywhere else is getting the real new Nintendo 3DS, and we're not. It's like I said, they went out of their way to be stupid.
Yeah, it's a huge bummer for me. I seriously, like, it really is a huge bummer. I don't really know why they did it outside of, like I said, that business reason I mentioned earlier. Because,
but no, even that.
I mean, and we're not alone because there's a lot of people sort of like voicing the same thing online. So this isn't like people who are saying in this video, oh, but you guys love Nintendo. Why are you bashing on it so much? We're bashing on it because we love it. We don't want to see them garbage. That's the thing.
Whenever people, like, I get so much crap for that. Like, on Twitter today, I was pretty annoyed. And people were like, oh, Josh is such a negative, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I adore Nintendo. So when stupid crap like this happens, it upsets me. Because it's like raising a child and wanting them to be really good. But at the end of the day, they end up joining porn.
What? No, well, that's far off. What I was going to say is it's like having a kid and potty training a kid. And from the get-go, your kid is, he's potty training well. He's going to the bathroom just fine, sitting on the toilet. And one day you let him in the room by himself, he goes daddy daycare and throws it all over the room. Yep. And then you got to clean that mess up. And that's what's happening here, is the fans are going to have to clean this mess up by letting Nintendo know, listen, there is demand for the regular new 3DS. Get your voice out there. Let it be heard. Right now, Operation Faceplate. Yes. Operation Moonfall worked. Operation Rainfall worked. Do it right now. Operation Faceplate Fall. It's happening right now. We will kick it off. As soon as this video goes live, we'll start hashtagging it.
It's already started. There's already one.
There you go. Good on them.
Yeah. Oh, man. I just don't know what kind of thought, other than what you said. But here's the deal. Like, to make those faceplates, the little pieces of plastic, that probably costs like 8 cents for Nintendo. So the markup on those is astronomical. They're like the equivalency of $10, by the way.
It's true. But I mean, $200 for a new Nintendo 3DS is, that's a lot.
I just don't know.
It's quite a bit. That's pretty high. I think the pricing was similar in the other regions, but still, I was not expecting it to be that high. I was expecting like $179.
And the thing is, a lot of people are going to be like, well, no, the new 3DS XL still has tons of new features. Like, it's faster searching online. If you're using your 3DS to search online, I don't know what to say to you. Just take your smartphone out and quickly jump into an internet browser and do it like 10 times as fast.
Right. I mean, the Amiibo stuff is cool, and we've talked about this in other discussions. I'm sure there'll be games that implement Amiibo. Great, that's fine.
Yeah, but you can just get the little adapter.
They showed off Smash Brothers in this trailer, but the main selling point we disagree on, and that's not good. Because I think the 3D is better, but you say it's worse.
No, okay. and I'm going to get some crap for this, and I tested this a lot. The 3D on the new Nintendo 3DS is not better than a traditional 3DS. It's not. You know the problem I have with it? It's using face detection with a really crappy camera, by the way. It's using the inner camera of the 3DS system to track where your face is, and then when you move, it tries to adjust it. But here's the thing, it doesn't adjust it perfectly. Like, you see it adjusting it. You notice it's blurry, and then you notice it's, like, trying to catch up with you. So if you're moving around a lot, it's still going to be blurry, because it's still going to be trying to figure out where you are. And, like, if you're playing in the dark room, forget about it, because it can't see you, because the cameras came out of a, like, Happy Meal.
See, for me, like, I never noticed the problem. When I played with it, I played Kid Icarus. And Kid Icarus, I noticed a substantial difference in the 3D. Like, it looked way better. But I also played it in, like, a well-lit demo environment. So,
yeah. See, if you play in the dark, I've noticed in the dark it was really bad. I was playing it, like, in bed one night, and it was having a hell of a time trying to find me.
I mean, the whole situation to me is very unfortunate. And it harkens back to kind of what happened with the Wii U, right? Because everyone was like, why are you calling it Wii U? Call it Wii 2. Don't segment the market. People were wondering, or Super Wii or something. Call it Wii 2 or Super Wii. Instead, they called it Wii U, segmented the market. People thought, at the time actually, like, a lot of people thought that it was a tablet controller for a Wii.
Yeah.
Even though, because, like, for all of us, obviously, we knew immediately that it was a new HD console because we had, like, been keeping up with the news.
Yeah, we're obsessed with gaming.
The way, like, the mainstream reported it, they reported it like a Wii with a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem. And I think the same thing is going to happen here, not necessarily to as great of an extent. But people are going to be like, oh, the new Nintendo 3DS XL and the 3DS XL, and they've got the regular 3DS, but apparently that's getting canceled now.
It's hard to even talk about it without, like, confusing it. Like, I always say new Nintendo XL, 2D. It's so hard for even me, somebody who's obsessed with Nintendo, to even keep track of all this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm upset by it. I really am. And it stinks because I really do like the Majora's Mask 3DS XL.
Do you like it more than the faceplate? Because the faceplate is pretty
but that's the thing.
badass.
I don't. I would rather have the faceplates that I could switch out.
But there's a Majora's Mask faceplate, is what I'm saying.
Right.
In Japan.
Right. So, I don't know.
That on a black new Nintendo 3DS would look hot.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the gold Majora's Mask thing. I think it looks.
It's gone already.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool when I saw it. Like, I did like a live reaction video to the Nintendo Direct. And when I saw it the first time, I was like, whoa, okay, that's kind of cool. I'll have to buy it. But then thinking about it again, I was like, no, I don't have to buy this. Like, why? What's the point? There's nothing that requires the new 3DS yet. So some of the games look better, fine, whatever. I'll wait until something really big requires it, and then I'll go buy it.
Right.
And, a Majora's Mask console isn't going to do it for me. And at least if I hold out a little bit, then maybe Nintendo will come into their senses and release the regular new 3DS, and then I'll be good to go.
They've got to. Oh.
Yeah.
Mike, we're stampeding over you with our rage. What are your thoughts here?
I think it's a problem.
Yeah.
The new 3DS XL, there isn't much going for it right now.
Right.
There's not any games that support it, and the C-Stick, it's not even necessary for any games.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Smash. Apparently, it's not even that good on Smash.
It's funny, too, because, like, that's another thing people probably point out. Like, oh, there's additional buttons. You have the C-Stick and you have the two shoulder buttons. But, it's been, like, how long? It's been, like, what, 5 years, right, since the Nintendo 3DS launched, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means there's 5 years of games that have been collected in your library that are not going to use any of that because they were, released before this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you've also got to think developers might be like, well, if the new Nintendo 3DS hasn't sold a lot, we're not going to go out of our way to exclusively appeal to those controls because most of our audience won't even have, access to them.
Exactly. And not every developer is Sakurai. Not every developer is going to go out of his way to add additional controls just to be nice, I don't know. It's unfortunate. And to be honest, too, this is something I noticed when I was demoing it a while ago. I actually prefer Monster Hunter without the C-Stick. I like using the touchpad to actually do the camera movements. So, which is weird because I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. And on the Wii U, when I'm playing on the console, I actually do like to use the stick to control the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm on the 3DS, I'm so used to like using the touchpad now, and it feels really natural to me that I just, I don't really need it.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know how they messed this one up, but they did.
I know. And we actually. This shouldn't have come off as such a huge surprise because we even said that in our prediction video this was going to happen.
I didn't want to believe it.
it would segment, but I didn't want to believe it either. But it's what it is, you know.
You know what else is funny? They're missing out on a huge money-making opportunity of people who would just constantly buy those damn faceplates.
I would buy all of them.
Right, like Nintendan and Nintendo Tweet. She's on Twitter, and she's constantly posting new ones that she bought. I don't even know if she's using them on the system.
Dan probably has like 3 of all of them. I guarantee.
Yeah,
knowing him.
And they could release them so easily, too, because they're just printing on plastic. I mean, they've got to come to their senses. So far, everybody seems to agree that why are you not doing this?
Yeah. So hopefully that makes them change their mind. And to be honest, maybe I'll save this for the other video. I know we're doing another discussion on Fire Emblem, but I know eventually there's probably going to be a Fire Emblem limited edition 3DS XL, for the new 3DS. So for me, that's another reason why I kind of want to hold off. So even worst case scenario, new 3DS never comes over here, I'll still at least wait for Fire Emblem, because I'm sure Fire Emblem will be better on the new system. It'll have been out for like a year by then. I'll be good to go with it.
Yeah. You know what else is... I think I mentioned this to you, Roger. What depresses me is it's like... I'm pretty sure the whole idea of buying cell phone cases that are like filled with colors and shapes and characters was originated here in America. Like, you can't walk into a mall in this country without seeing 5 booths trying to sell you cell phone cases.
That's true.
So why in the hell would you not take advantage of that, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Wii games on eShop. I can't take this anymore.
All right. We're moving on to the thing that was, in my opinion, the greatest part of the Nintendo Direct.
That's crazy.
Almost cried when this happened.
What?
I did. Like I said, I did that live reaction. I almost cried.
I watched that. I actually did.
This. Metroid Prime Trilogy for $10. $10.
That's a good bargain.
You have the Metroid Prime Trilogy on your Wii U.
Yeah, that's great.
Done. I mean, and I'm sure they're going to do this with other games. I'm sure they're going to re-release games. I can't wait till the day when Brawl comes out in this thing, and then someone's going to find a way to mod Project M into it without having to go in Wii mode. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait.
So the 3 games they announced so far are Super Mario Galaxy 2. What? Little strange. Why wouldn't you start with the original? It's better also.
Very true. I like Mario Galaxy 2 actually better, and yet
we had that argument.
I know, but I still think they should have released the original first.
Right. I mean, yeah. And then the other one is Punch-Out for the Wii. Kind of a strange choice. Maybe it didn't sell well enough for them, and they want to try to give it another chance.
No, I think it's because they're sort of like monetizing on Little Mac now. Little Mac is popular because it's Smash Brothers.
Actually, Japan is getting Donkey Kong Country Returns instead of Punch-Out.
What?
Oh, wow, that's strange. Huh.
I heard Europe is getting Sin and Punishment 2 and Pandora's Tower too.
Yeah, I heard Sin and Punishment 2 as well. Geez, that one is... So if they release Wii games that did not sell very well and they give them another chance, that's cool. I'm behind that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they end up releasing, like, Xenoblade, Last Story, Pandora's Tower, Sin and Punishment, all these weird niche titles, Captain Rainbow...
Now, listen, that's where I was going to go with this. They could translate that mofo and bring it over.
It's already. I think is it released in PAL or no, or is it only Japanese?
It was only Japanese.
Let's get a localization going.
Right.
You know what? Virtual Console.
Project Rainfall that's what it was called, right?
Project Rainfall. Yeah.
Right. Get on that so I can finally support something going on with Project Rainfall. I mean, they did it with Game Boy games.
Wii on Wii U is great. I'm nothing wrong with this. I love the pricing. I think the pricing is very smart to have half price during the first week that it's released, and then every week after that, it goes back to the standard price.
So there'll be 20.
It's $20 to $25 per game. Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
That's great. I mean, who isn't going to want that? Because I'm assuming they didn't announce this, and I haven't downloaded Mario Galaxy 2 yet. Mm-hmm. And so if someone could confirm this for me, I'm pretty sure they have Miiverse support. Do they not?
I could check right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Wii U. I'm not sure. But the funny thing is, didn't they translate some Japanese exclusive Game Boy Advance titles?
Yeah, Ninja Castle.
Was there a lot of text?
That's right.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, because, I mean, I'm really holding out an idiot's hope that they'll do Captain Rainbow. So, this could happen. I do have to complain a little bit about this, though, and I think you might know where I'm going with this. Has Nintendo totally forgotten the GameCube? Like, do they not remember they made that system?
I have a theory on this.
Okay,
this is an actual theory.
I have a theory as well.
The reason I think they're doing that is because they're saving GameCube. See, I think Wii is recent enough where those games don't need remakes, right? And Nintendo 64 games at this point are classic. But GameCube is in this weird era where if they're going to re-release it, they should probably just remake the whole thing. And what I think is still what I have thought since they announced Wind Waker HD I think they're going to do it for Mario Sunshine, and I think they're going to do it for Melee. I really do. I think both of those games are going to get HD treatments at some point in the Wii U's life cycle. It could be in the last year of the Wii U's life cycle, but I do think that is going to happen. And I think that's the reason they're not doing it.
Yeah, but how many HD remakes can they make? I mean, even if they made 5, which is a lot, that's still a drop in an ocean compared to how many GameCube games they could release on a virtual console.
Well, of course, but then the other GameCube games that they don't release on, like, the Wii U virtual console, they'll probably end up releasing on, like, new 3DS or something. Because, I mean, graphically, the 3DS already does as well as GameCube did. Like, Smash Brothers looks nice. Like, Luigi's Mansion looks really good. Kid Icarus. They look like GameCube games.
That's what they'll do, though, knowing Nintendo. We'll have Game Boy Advance games on the Wii U and GameCube games on the new Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Backward-ass strategy.
Yeah. It's very strange. It's very strange.
I want GameCube games. It's funny, though. It might be because I've been playing this whole entire month. I've been playing GameCube games like crazy for the BitBlock. And I'm so annoyed by how great some of these damn ideas are in the games. Like Super Mario Sunshine, I was playing that today, and it's just like, oh, God, I want this kind of Mario game again.
Yeah.
Like big worlds that I get to explore. And
Mike, what were you going to say? I heard you say something earlier.
What?
I heard you were like...
Oh, there's no Galaxy community.
Yeah, for the Miiverse, there's no...
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate then. But I still think it's nice to have it on the system, so it's worth it to me.
And the other problem that I have with Wii games coming to the eShop, though, is anybody really to the point where they're nostalgic for the Wii yet? I mean, I have 2 shelves full of Wii games. Like, I still have them. I haven't lost them or sold them. It hasn't been that long to where I need them again. You can go into stores.
You have to remember, the audience for Wii U wasn't necessarily the same audience for Wii. I think a lot of the
Wii audience was smart. The Wii U audience is stupid. Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is I think the Wii U audience is a much more hardcore demographic, and they probably didn't play a lot of those games that were later lifecycle games on Wii, so this is the opportunity to sort of sell them, because they're not going to be imprinted.
Screw them then, Roger. Screw them. If they were too big for the Wii because it was a casual system, then forget them. They don't get to play classics like Super Mario Galaxy 2. And
I guess.
Screw them, Roger. Say it. Say screw the hardcores.
I'm not going to do that, because they're my buddies. They're my buddies.
I'm just kidding. All right, so in closing, new Nintendo 3DS XL, what the hell?
Boo.
Wii games on the eShop? All right. You were really emotional about that, Roger.
I almost cried. When I saw Metroid Prime Trilogy and then they announced it was half price, I almost cried.
A buddy of mine actually really wanted Metroid Prime Trilogy recently, so I think he's pretty happy about that, because you can't find it.
This opens the floodgates, too, where like maybe Xenoblade will be released on Wii as well. Like a bunch of other rare games, like we talked about earlier, they'll probably end up being released on the system, so I'm excited for that.
Captain Rainbow confirmed.
There you go.
I'm confirming it right now.
There you go.
Don't make me a liar.